Hello guys, this is Kazrahim bringing you another little video from World of Tanks. And this time something different because we're in the Churchill 7 Tier 6 British heavy tank.
Let's go.
A tank that a lot of people whine about and complain. And I have to say that it just confirms that I'm very weird with my tank selection, but I think the Churchill is actually a great tank and this game is gonna prove it for you guys. This game is gonna show you that a well-played Churchill can be deadly. It can be deadly, and it wasn't even an ace tanker. But just to put it into perspective, you know, the usual tier 6 tank that you fear is the KV-1S, because it does 400 average damage with this gun, you know, so it does quite a bit of damage, and yeah, almost everyone is scared of that. Almost everyone is fearing the KV-1S because of that. But what about the Churchill? What about the M6? What about a lot of tanks? And that's how you lose 2 tanks in mere seconds. We just lost a T-49, a Stuck 3 and a Panzer SFL-4C. And another tank destroyed, so it's 1-4 in the first minute of the game. And I'm just arriving at this little piece of terrain. There's my predecessor, the Churchill. Oh, sorry for that. I didn't want you guys to hear that. Maybe I'm gonna cut it out, who knows.
Critical hit.
Critical hit, but unfortunately, you know, mass plus acceleration equals distance. Can we make that? Nope. And now he starts moving. I'm not scared about this guy. I'm more over thinking like, how can I position myself to cock block this whole flank? I know bad word, but you're gonna see what I'm meaning.
Enemy armor is
That was an amazing shot. While moving, fully aimed into the turret of the Panzer IV. Panzer IV gets ripped by the KV-1S. Churchill, of course, blocks my, you know, my maneuvering. Now he starts backing out and he goes straight in front of me. Thank you, Mr. Churchill. How nice of you to be completely counterproductive to what I'm trying to accomplish in this game. But finally I got some you know, view range, but he gets again in my way, and I just am annoyed with him and I shoot him.
they're knocked out.
But I hit the headset, finish him off, reload, try to hit the T-34 in his hatch, but he gets hit by the E2, so the Jumbo Sherman. But I know there's a T1 heavy over there, a T150 probably, and there's a good potential that's something else. The other flank is pushing a little bit. We have 2 tanks that aren't doing anything, and there I see the whole excess of the team, and I'm just, you know, I'm just positioning myself so they will have a hard time penetrating, and you can see the amount of bounces that I'm gonna get.
Enemy armor
I finish off the T1 heavy, position myself a little bit closer, and start unloading on the Stuck. And look how many times they shoot me without inflicting damage. So now I'm confident that I can take out the Stuck, so I take him out. Now the T-150 is the only thing in my way, and I'm thinking like, how could I make that? And he puts a shot into me.
can't focus. Ricochet.
But now I'm aiming my shots, so I start putting shots in his lower plate, and he's shooting my turret. You can see his gun is aiming constantly higher. I don't know where that shot went, but look at his side. Look at the side of the turret, the juicy side of the turret. He's scared of the KV-1S going around him and the E2, so I'm just, you know, neglecting his advantage of aiming, and I know that he has a way longer reload time than I do. So I just continue to pound him. Notice that no one shot this guy even once. I took 850 life from him
Gotcha.
with my gun. So if you ever will think that the Churchill 7 is an easy tank to kill, think again, because you can be quite amazed with the scores that it can get. We got 4 kills. We hold off a flank with 2 other guys while taking only 2 shots worth mentioning. And we can see that both of the shots were aimed at my turret, one of which went over here. That's quite actually amazing. That's actually a gold shell, isn't it? I think it is. So the side of the turret got penetrated by gold, and one went into the commander's hatch. With that kind of angling, we really were gaming. But yeah, let's look what happened. What is happening here? KV-1 has pulled a shot on someone. They only have 2 Hellcats and a Jagdpanzer 4, but this is gonna be quite a long encounter. You know, I wanted to win this later on, because I thought I did good. Look how many tanks we have. There's only 3 tanks from the enemy team left. Look how many tanks I have on my team. Basically, it's what, 8? Yeah, 8 tanks. You're gonna be amazed what 2 Hellcats and a Jagdpanzer 4 can do. 6. Sorry, 7 tanks. Hellcat destroy KV-1S. They are prioritizing targets with lower HP pools. This Hellcat was lucky that I didn't hit him, because probably that would make this game like 10 minutes shorter. And this is gonna be a little bit campy, guys, but like, I know that I'm slow, and I know that a Hellcat can easily penetrate the Churchill in any given place it's gonna shoot. So I'm not gonna give him the shots for free, at least. So I move myself up a little bit, but I still don't see them, and it seems that they're perfectly in a position to completely deny me shots. And look what happened to the scores. Look at what happened to the scores. Now there's 4 of us left. From 8 to 4. Now we got the 2 tanks over there, got the other Hellcat, but there's a Hellcat and a Jagdpanzer 4 still on the hill with good health, while I have an M4 which is low on health. I myself am on 300 health, and it turned out that the Type T-34 and the Chinu are like on 100. Look, Chinu is on 3 life, and the Type is gonna be soonish in my view range, and you're gonna see how much he has. So no one has life to spare. The Hellcat is a 2-shot for me, but same goes for me. And there's still that Jagdpanzer. And now the M4 just puts a juicy shot with the derp gun into him and kills him. Which makes me think, like, now I can be a little bit more ballsy. I need to be more ballsy because we have 7 minutes and I don't want to be actually sitting here and waiting for the game to develop. The Type T-34 is on 10 health. See that? Those guys could have easily been dead. The M4 also. So I'm the one who has the biggest life and who has the biggest armor, but I'm the slowest. So I'm actually not that tempted to go around this corner. And I'm thinking, like, those guys, even with their small life pool, they should be the ones spotting, you know? They should be the ones that find us that Jagdpanzer, or force him to get out of his position. So I'm just bucking out, still side scraping, semi-side scraping at least. Looking for an opportunity to shoot. This Jagdpanzer 4 wasn't stupid, but now the Type T-34 starts to cap. And I'm also thinking this maybe will provoke him. Because from the position he is in, he surely doesn't see the cap, he has to move. Now he moved. I have a plain shot. 1 shot, reload, 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 reload. He's not moving. He forfeit.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
He just decided that he's gonna give the game away, and we get the win. So here we have the scores for this game. First class ace tanker, and well, not ace tanker, first class mastery barge, and 38,000 credits, and 4,644 experience with a daily triple. I thought it's a double, but it's a triple. So a very nice score. And let's look at the second plate. And on the second plate, I can see that, and we can all see that I was stopping my team with 1,300 experience, 5 kills, 1,939 damage with the Churchill 7, which inflicts around 140 damage per shot. So at least at least 13 shots went in. Just tremendous damage even for, well, you know, it's not tremendous, but it's very good. And we can see that in my team, the M4 of course proven to really pull his weight. Both of our Hellcats did a good job. unfortunately dying, both of them. There was a ton of people that didn't inflict any damage, because those are the guys that basically died in the first few seconds of the game. And on the enemy team, you can see their Hellcat really had a strong game. Both of their Hellcats, in fact. They were the only guys that exceeded 1,000 damage and almost got to 2,000. The Akpanzer IV that I was scared of, well, I wasn't scared of him, but I was cautious about him. Actually inflicted in the whole game 244 damage with 3 kills, meaning he just finished off people while the Hellcats pulled their weight. So let's look at the third plate. And on the first plate we can see I shot 28 times with 18 penetrations. As I said, 1,939 damage. Received 8 hits and non-penetrating 6 of them. Potential damage received 1,370. Damage caused to allies, that was the shot in the Churchill one. I was a little bit, annoyed. That won't happen again, I promise. Nothing. Well, I did spot an enemy. I damaged 6 enemies, destroyed 5 enemies. I got a reward because there was some kind of a mission that if you killed 4 enemies and survived, then you got 75,000 credits. Meaning this game actually earned me 97,000, almost 98,000 credits with a premium account. And my experience was 1,548 with a premium account times 3 plus 308 experience for a mission, for a total tally of 4,943 experience for one game, which I think was a good score. So that's it for this game. I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I'll see you guys next time on the battlefields or on the fields of Europe.